Holy Trinity of Lenses. If you haven't heard of this, let me introduce you to what has arguably shaped my entire camera kit and camera bag. So the idea of the Holy Trinity of Lenses is to have 3 lenses that cover you all the way from wide, like this, all the way into tele. This is so no matter where you go, no matter what you're shooting, 9 times out of 10, you will be covered with these 3 lenses, and it's usually been the 16-35, the 24-70, and the 70-200, because they kind of overlap each other and they go from all the way from 16 to 200 mil in 3 lenses. Now, there are absolutely no rules about what your Holy Trinity can or can't be. You don't have to have 3 lenses, you can have 2, you can have 4, you can have however many you want. But the idea is to have 3 lenses that aren't really heavy and won't weigh you down like crazy, that will cover all your focal length needs. Now, when I say all your focal length needs, this might be a 24mm, a 50mm, and an 85mm. This might be a 16mm, a 100-400, and something crazy, I don't know, like a 600mm lens. I'm not sure what you shoot, but nonetheless, it's what works for you, not for anyone else. So why is this video titled The New Holy Trinity of Lenses? Well, in the past few months, I've updated my camera kit completely. I now shoot with all Canon stuff. I don't shoot with my GH5 anymore, and I have moved away from DSLR and I've gone straight into mirrorless. In doing so, I knew I had to upgrade my lenses as well, because I didn't want to bring over my old heavy Canon L lenses on my new lightweight mirrorless body. So that got me thinking, all right, Zach, this is the time to start fresh, sell all your old gear, buy complete new gear. Where can I go right and where did I go wrong last time? So one of the most important things that I had to tick off my list was being lightweight. It is an absolute pain in the ass carrying around a crazy heavy camera bag. I'm talking like 15 to 20 kilo camera bag, up and down mountains, into waterfalls, you name it. Hiking that around is an absolute ticket straight to some chiropractor massage place. I have no idea, but it's gonna mess your back up like crazy. So that was the idea. I know I'm still young and I don't want to do any serious damage to my back, so I had to go lightweight. So going lightweight, I knew I was gonna have to compromise in some areas, and to a degree I have, but I have done my absolute best to craft the brand new Holy Trinity of lenses, at least for me. And in all honesty, if your Holy Trinity was from 16-35, 24-70, 70-200, you should really check out this new kit. By the way, I'm also back in Bali, which is awesome. It's like my 3rd or 4th day here, and we've had nothing but rain basically the whole time. And this is the first morning I've gotten up for sunrise, and it's the first morning with, I would say, half decent conditions. But anyway, we're gonna move on to a different spot to continue this video. And yes, the Bali videos are back, getting out, shooting, adventuring. It's all back and I cannot be happier. Starting to get a little bit muggy, especially with jeans on. It's probably not the right climate to be wearing jeans, but this morning was cold. And by the way, I just completely ruined my shoe. I accidentally stepped in what I thought was pretty solid dirt. Turned out to be quite wet mud. You win some, you lose some, but yeah, that's just a little bit of an insight to my day. Anyway, Zach, I know what the Holy Trinity of lenses mean, and it can be different for everyone. So what is yours? What is mine? Well, I have got the 16mm f2.8 that is filming this right now. The Prime RF. It's genuinely this big. It's absolutely tiny, which is great. And optically, no, it's not amazing, but this is exactly what I need. See, before I had the 16-35 2.8 from Canon, the 50mm 1.4, and the 100-400. and now that has completely changed. So to pair up with my 16mm, I've also got the 24-70 RF 2.8, which is an absolute beast of a lens, and if I'm not shooting YouTube videos, that thing is on my camera, I would say a good 80 to 90% of the time. I absolutely love that you can get quite wide, yet still punch in. It is an absolute dream. And then the downfall I've always had with weight in my bag is tele lenses. I used to have the EF 100-400, and that thing was not only huge, but it weighed a ton. Don't get me wrong, the photos I took and the videos I made with that lens were amazing. I absolutely loved it, yet my back was telling me something completely different. It also laid down in my bag instead of stood up, which was a huge kind of pain in the ass when I was dealing with packing my camera bag full to get as much as I could in there to take my whole kit on a trip, on an overnight stay somewhere, whatever the case. It was huge. So instead, I've now got the 70-200 f4. I didn't go the 2.8 purely for weight and cost. I never really shoot tele stuff at over f4 purely for sharpness reasons, and the f4 on the RF 70-200 is prime. See, the best part about this setup is you can basically find it on any other camera manufacturer as well, which is perfect. I'm not sure about the 16mm prime lens. It's unbelievably small, and it makes perfect for vlogs like this, and that's really all I use it for. But nonetheless, this is an absolute game changer setup for me for both photo and video, and since I'm focusing a lot more on video this year, it is gonna help me a lot. Now, if you're wondering, Zach, why have you got these three lenses? Well, the 16mm lets me open up crazy wide landscapes. It lets me shoot video like this, which is perfect, and it also really opens up small areas and small landscapes or even interior shots. The 24-70 is an overall general, just perfect lens. It does absolutely everything, and the 70-200, well, that's for tele stuff, and I use that quite a lot as well, and the sharpness out of that thing is perfect. Now, by no means am I saying you need these lenses, you need three lenses, or you need anything. Whatever works for you is the best setup. This is just what works for me, and this is what I've kind of rolled with for the last few years. Obviously not this exact setup, but trying to cover all the way from 16 at the wide end to 200 and sometimes even 400 at the tele end. And this can really help when you're out taking photos and videos, because you'll know you can never miss a focal length. What a morning. So that kind of wraps up today's video. If you guys enjoyed it, let me know. I'm so glad to be back in Bali and back home, if you will. I say that because this place, the lease on this place runs out in about 2 weeks, and I've already secured, hopefully, it's very close to being secured, my new spot, which is just a stone's throw that way, and I can't wait to move in there, turn it into a great little YouTube studio, and yeah, kind of show you guys around. But anyway, that wraps up the video today. If you guys did enjoy, let me know down below. If you're new around here, subscribe, and as always, guys, I will catch you in the next one. Peace.